Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic On Board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic On Board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
The reason for your happiness, peace of mind, and smile. The caring companion that supports you with your goals. Your ally in the fulfillment of your dreams. Think of us as someone you share your life with. Your friend Ami. Ariza mobile and internet experience, keeping you in touch and in the know on your journey to financial freedom. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Quartz presents the Home Events 2025, happening now at Quartz stores nationwide. It's the perfect time to refresh your home. Come explore new arrivals, bestsellers, and deals you can't resist. Discover the widest range of stylish furniture, cutting-edge TVs, audio systems, and appliances that are smart and energy efficient, all backed by the Quartz low price guarantee. Our experts will help you choose what you need for your home. Shop with Quartz Ready Finance and get more. Don't miss the Quartz Home Event 2025. Quartz, bringing value home.
Need to open a bank account? There's no time to make the drive to stand in line. Get ready. Opening an account with Republic on board is easy from anywhere at any time, even while waiting for a food order. So you don't have to skip lunch. Republic on board. Fast, easy, secure. Visit www.republiconboard.com to open your account today.
All right, and people are talking about, how technology has moved, and now you find that you can actually open an account using your mobile app. You can, transfer funds within accounts. You can transfer funds externally. I just like the direction these things are taking. Anyway, hello, this is Mikey Live. We call this News Discussed Not Told. Of course, we have a few things to talk to you about. Today, I was just having a short conversation with someone, and there's quite a lot of conversations happening around the world right now with regards to wars, and it's like, how did we get here? And it was just when last week Friday, I think it was, on our program, we discussed this at length. Our government even spoke about this, being a region of peace, and so now you're hearing from Venezuela and Trinidad and more tensions. My goodness, guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? 2025, you would think that we would not be discussing wars, because we need to collectively come together to battle other things like natural hazards, but we are still fighting against each other, and then we still teach our children, or try to tell our children not to. It makes no sense. Anyway, are you a really good driver? Well, the Ministry of Health, the hospital, they're looking for ambulance driver. We'll talk to you about that. Official funeral service to be held tomorrow for former Senator Nealon Franklin. We're going to talk to you about that as well. Budget soon. GFA launches its National Primary School Football Tournament. All right, and they say that is somewhat to help strengthen grassroots development. We were talking to you about that last week as well. Lyndon Victor failed to go through to the end of the World Championship decathlon due to injury. We'll talk to you about that, as well as we have GFA updates and other updates for you. All right, Jimmy Kimmel will be back on TV next week, Tuesday, I believe it is. Yeah, that was a tough run. All right. But we have more things to tell you about. This is Mikey Live, News Discussed Not Told. We're just taking a quick one, about a couple seconds, and we'll be back, because I know the first break was a little long. We were trying to sort something out. All right, so we'll be back. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
All right. So, these things, it can become so unpredictable sometimes. And last week, we had an issue where the program just spontaneously cut off on us. And I was trying to figure out, I troubleshooted for the weekend to try to figure out the source of the problem. And I just couldn't figure it out. So I just said, it's maybe it's just one of the internet glitches, although I have a really solid internet connection. And so tonight, I've started the program and then realized the same thing happened again. Mind you, the internet worked fine for the rest of the weekend and all, but when I came onto the program, it happened again. So I'm just now finding out that it is one of the new ads that we added to the program may have some material in it that violates copyright restrictions, and as a result, the program has been flagged for the night already once we played that particular advertisement. So I'm happy that we at least got that identified so that in going forward we can adjust accordingly. Now for the news. So the folks in the hospital, they're looking for an ambulance driver. So if you know you could jive, you understand? If you know you could jive, check them out. All right. Now there are some requirements. We're not going to tell you about that. Now when you call and they're going to tell you about the business. Okay. So call them, a telephone number 440-2051, or you can email adsec@health.gov.gd. You can apply now. Your community needs you. All right. So we have that thing on our screen. We'll probably post it on our page later on tonight so that persons can actually get to see that properly and apply. Okay. They are looking to hire ambulance drivers. All right. Again, from the Ministry of Health. And you can be that lucky candidate. All right, Java and the crew, feel free to share the program to give other people an idea that we are live. We are live and alive on Facebook. All right, so that they know that we're here. I know that the first live was disconnected, but we are back. We just have to delete the previous one that came on, which is fine. All right, good. The next thing that we have to tell all you about, official funeral service for former Senator Dylan Franklin to be held tomorrow, God's willing. The government of Grenada, they will be taking care of the live stream and stuff like that. You understand? It was under tragic circumstances that he died, and there were a lot of speculations surrounding his death. We have not yet heard an update from the police, only that the police said that, hey, slow down with the speculations and rumors that people were posting on social media. We have since not heard any update in terms of how is it the RGPF is treating this particular death. We will see about that. All right, so the funeral service will be held tomorrow at the National Stadium. All right. That's the National Cricket Stadium. All right. So in light of this, I think I should have a flyer here. There's going to be a half day, all right, for the customs people, you know, because that's where he worked. And so, you know, they would like for people, for the staff, and so to be able to attend the funeral service. So in observance of the funeral service that's going to be held tomorrow, the Customs and Excise Division of the Ministry of Finance advises of the following temporary operational changes. All customs officers, including the customs main offices, including the customs main office in Georges Port, Grenville Port, and all outstations and private warehouses will be suspending operations as of noon tomorrow, and that is to allow the officers and the staff to attend the funeral service. Now, a minimal staff presence will be at the Maurice Bishop International Airport until 6 p.m., after which normal operations will resume. All right, and they are saying that full operations will resume on the 24th of September 2025. So they say that they like to apologize for the inconveniences caused, etc., etc., etc. All right, so we are moving on. So the next thing that we have to tell all you about, Budget Day is going to be December 1st. That announcement was made this morning by the Minister for Finance, Honorable Dennis Cornwall. They made other announcements in terms of an investment initiative that the government is undertaking. Now, we've got that extensive report for you in a national report, which comes up directly after this. So we will have that there for you. All right. So we were telling you about this last week, and we just want to tell you more about it. Now, the Grenada Football Association announces the return of the National Primary School Football Tournament, officially kicking off on Friday, September 26, 2025, making its a long-awaited return. Now, it's been a while since we've had this. You understand? This is eagerly anticipated competition will bring together over 50 primary schools from across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. Now, matches will be held every Wednesday and Friday from 1:30 p.m. over the course of 2 months. All right, showcasing the energy, the skills, and the passion of Grenada's youngest footballers. So you guys can get ready for that. Primary school football is coming back, you know. So I am happy to see that. Thank you very much, Mr. Glean. I'm voting for you next time again. I think how many terms can you serve? Is it 2 terms and then after that somebody else must come? I don't think you could be president indefinitely. So anyway, but you know, congratulations to you. You guys are doing a really good job. Now, turning our attention to the GFA Premier League, games on the weekend were of the hizzle and nizzle. You understand? There's been another shift at the top of the standings. It's like a seesaw kind of bit that going on in there. This comes with St. John's Sports winning their fixture and Paradise FC International losing out against the Queen's Park Rangers. Paradise get a little licks. Okay, you know, Paradise was on top of the table last week. They playing. Last night, boy, what a game it was. What a game between Paradise FC and Queen's Park Rangers. Listen, Paradise drew first blood. All in like what I tell all in the business side. Paradise drew first blood, and you will think that alright, please mash up now. It's just pace, and then you know in come one from the other team, and then Queen's Park Rangers, then Paradise FC, and then the scores were even, and it was just about 2 more minutes. About 2 more minutes or so before the game ends. You understand? Blotto! You understand? Blotto! A plateau, in fact. Paradise FC International wasn't able to hold off, the QPR player who, of course, they were saying that it is important. They were like on the bottom of the table, real low, and they said they just had to dominate the game. They had to show that they are more than what the table says about them. You understand? Benjamin Etienne, this guy was off the shizzle, you know, and so the commentary team, which by the way we had to talk about, decided to have a quick word. You have to excuse us on the poor audio, but you know, they had a little conversation with him right after the game and asking him what motivated such a fight back against the Paradise FC team.
I would say the boys, we've been working really, really hard, and we've been struggling during the season. And I don't know, I just had to step up tonight to show that we have character and show that we are a team that can play football.
But is it because Paradise is a top-notch team and you feel that you want the field to rub off on you, that you and your team have performed here so well?
Yes, that's part of it, but like I say, we are at the bottom of the table and every game matters. And coming and play one of the big guns and coming and put on that performance tonight, we had to have a special moment, and tonight it came.
And does the crowd response, how did the crowd response contribute to your amazing performance tonight?
Of course, I love them. Halftime, everybody was ponging me, keep going, fight, we have to win, and they were our 12 man. They were our 12 man tonight.
Okay, awesome. And as you rightfully said, you're currently at the bottom of the table, which, you know, is a bit disheartening, I know, for the team, given the history and where you were before, and especially last season. But any specific plan, any specific intention, any specific strategy that you will be using going forward to ensure that you get out of relegation zone?
Yes, we are going to continue to play as a team. We're going to fight every single game. We're going to go in and put in work every week and make sure we come out with all the points the rest of the season.
Thank you.
Benjamin, I know when you represented Grenada, you were one of the youngest players on the team in the goal, right? You were very much talked about. Very promising. I think at some point you went on trial. Was it in Germany?
No, USA.
USA.
Charleston Battery.
Right. I haven't heard much. What is it that is going on for Benjamin's career from a regional to an international scene at the moment?
Well, I've been going through a rough patch, but I'm not going to give up. Everybody goes through that, and I think me continuing to work is going to get me the chance I really need. I'm just looking for another chance again, and I'm going to take that. It didn't come out as well as I wanted it before, but I'm not going to stop. I'm going to continue working and give everything I have with everything that's going on.
All right, thank you very much, sir. And of course, I tell you, the game ended in favor of the Queen's Park Rangers, 4 goals, Paradise FC 3. Now we are moving on. So, in terms of the standings and so on, St. John Sports defeated Shamrock 3 goals to 1 and moves up 3 points to 28, while Paradise FC International, being defeated 4-3 by the Queen's Park Rangers, remains on 26 points, with St. John Sports 2 points ahead of the standings. Now, Shamrock remains in the relegation zone on 6 points, and Queen's Park Rangers climbed to 12 points in 7th spot. In other games, FC Camahan dropped a 2-1 surprise on Hurricanes and thereby move up the standings on 15 points ahead of Hard Rock, which was defeated 2 goals to nothing by St. David's FC on the weekend. St. David's FC would now move up the ladder to 4th spot with 17 points. North Stars had a 4-2 win over Saab Spartans. North Stars now accumulate 10 points from 12 games, while Saab Spartans drift into 5th spot, remaining, however, on 17 points. Alright, and while we are speaking about sports, what we can tell you, unfortunately, in case you missed it, Grenada's Lyndon Victor opted out midway on day 2 of the Decathlon World Championships on account of injury. You understand it? You understand? They say he started game 2, and you know he had great prospects, but you know he had little difficulties and stuff like that, and he just had to say, nah. So his Championships 2025 bid has ended. All right, it's okay, bro. It's okay. You know, we just want a lot, but it's all right. You understand? It's all right. Oh, and while I said I was going to come back to it, commentary at football. Two things I have to commend. The fact that we have now gone back, when I say we, Grenada and football has gone back to radio commentary for premium games within the Premier League, and so this is something I grew up to as a little boy, and and I think it would have helped get people interested in football. So that has returned, and the fact that the government is lighting up all these playing fields, it therefore means that we don't have to rush from work, or we don't have to miss these games because either we're still working or outside heart, we ain't going through that. Because now we are able to have nighttime games when conditions are cooler, more conducive for the players. This is going to do good for us socially and economically, and I'm looking forward to the next 2-3 years when all of the playing fields are lit, and then of course when we have now found a groove in terms of what activities we'll be having where and when under the lights. You understand? So I'm really looking forward to these. All right, what else do I have to tell? Well, Jimmy Kimmel will be back on TV in this program on Tuesday. You understand? The TV company says, well, it was a very emotional time and sensitive time for the nation, and of course insensitive things were being said, and of course so they had to slow that down, yada 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 yada. The story end where I've been. Understand? CPL win went to Trinidad Trimbago Knight Riders. They defeated the Amazon Warriors, I think by 3 wickets. It was a nail biter. Game went down to about the 18th or 19th over. Understand? But CPL 2025 was amazing, and it was very competitive, and so we are happy to see that at least so many people came out to watch the cricket, and of course so many people looked online. Authorities in the Dominican Republic said that Sunday they confiscated some of the cocaine transported by a speedboat that was destroyed recently by the United States Navy, as the Trump administration carries out a controversial and anti-narcotics mission in the Southern Caribbean. They collaborated with the U.S. and they were able to get about 377 packages of cocaine from that boat that was destroyed. The boat was carrying about 1,000 kilograms of the drugs. All right, so that's what they're saying from the DR. Understand? So, anywho's, there's a very interesting story developing with a swimmer. All right, so you got to go check. In fact, we posted it on our page, I believe. So on October 10th, 2025, Tobago-based open water endurance swimmer, that's John Prokop. All right, he's only 40. Well, should I say he's only 49? No, I'll just say he's 49, and you go put it in whatever context that you want. He'll attempt one of the most daring feats in Caribbean sporting history. He's going to do continuous swimming of approximately 60 miles, that's 100 kilometers, around the entire island of Tobago. That's easy to do that. You understand? So he's going to have his friends and, a supporting team around him, because that's easy to do. You understand? He said Tobago's coastline is breathtaking, but it's also fragile. And this year, when we start this new challenge, every stroke will be for our ocean. That's what he's saying. He's also an environmental activist, so that's why you understand. He says that the Tobago Trinidad swim was about proving what's possible. This one is about protecting what we love, and he has done it before. He has done it Tobago Trinidad swim before. I think it was he made a couple of attempts, but he got through. Was it in 24, 23, one of them years? But anyway, so he put that in perspective and says, "Oh, now this time, this one is about protecting what we love." So this ultra marathon swim is more than twice the distance of the Tobago to Toko crossing. You understand? He's going to be trying something that he has never done before. Yeah? So, I mean, it's a worthy cause. So, you know, when you see people doing things like that, you have to commend. You have to commend them for that. You understand? Imagine that. The man not doing it for himself and he's doing it for his environment. For his environment. But something like that, bro, that's very risky, dog. You understand? That's very risky. But anyway, I wish you all the best. You know, and we hope that, you know, they don't make you swim in vain. In other words, the cause that you mentioned, you understand, will be respected and will be honored. That we treat our environment with more respect. You understand? So good luck here, papi. Good luck. I think it was last week or the one before. Listen, the time was flies so much, I don't know. That we told you of an entrepreneur, a businessman, a local businessman from Captain Harris Apartments. Captain Harris himself, the owner, has, well, at that time donated a microwave to the Green Street Primary School. And then he said to me, Mikey, while I was there, I found that they didn't have a proper fridge and things like that. You know, but I want to help them out with that fridge too. Are you fine? Okay, all right. Then the next thing you know, Captain Harris go on and got a fridge and donated to the school. So now he has donated not just the microwaves, but a microwave and a fridge to the Green Street Pre-Primary School, which, by the way, in my opinion, is a very good school. My niece went to that school and I never had a complaint about that school. You know, having to go pick her up and stuff like that. I had a good experience with them. So good job, guys. And I guess as much is due to the work that you have done or are doing that you find, you know, people will come to your aid whenever you're in need. All right. Okay. What else do we have to tell you? Well, I see that we are running off the time because we do have the national report for you, which will speak a lot about the budget and so on. So we're going to leave some space for that, some time for that, in fact. All right. You don't find the what do we call it? You don't find the season, the hurricane season, going a little too slow. I'm not asking for a hurricane, but I just find it's in the reverse. There's just so much heat. So much heat. Yo, give South Kabitari in now, because this is supposed to be the busiest time of the season. And the place hot, like I don't understand this. So what do you think gonna happen when we reach January, February, March? But guess, listen, look here. We want the rain, yeah? Send some rain. Send some rain. Weather generally fair, with cloudiness increasing at times, with showers becoming more frequent towards early morning. Tonight's minimum temperature is 24 degrees Celsius, so we cool tonight. Winds east northeasterly to east southeasterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Now seas slight to moderate, with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Here's your weather for tomorrow, God's willing. Now, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, with cloudiness increasing during the morning and late evening, with light to moderate showers and a low chance of nighttime thunderstorm. Yay! A low chance of flash flooding, and that's going to happen in areas that are so prone. We probably would not get the flooding, hopefully. Fingers crossed, but give us the rain. Max temperature 31.5 degrees Celsius and the minimum 24.5 degrees Celsius. Winds easterly to southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour, and seas are slight to moderate, with waves up to 3 feet in open waters. That's our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. Now, let us pick up a few people on the program. Alright, let's pick up a few peoples. My son will say the peoples. So, you know, you teach your children little things, you know, because you want to make sure they line up right. So we taught him not to engage with strangers and stuff like that, because these days, not just these days, but alright, so yeah, be careful, little boy, my little sons, you know, I tell them, you know, hold on, alright, so yeah, be careful, hold on, yeah, so, right, so, you know, for his first swim lessons, which was week before. He just took 3. We decided, instead of letting the school take him to the area where they learn to swim, that we were going to take him and he's going to meet up with the class is going to meet him up there, because sending your 3-year-old to do swimming lessons could be a little chilling. So you want to be there just in case. So when we got there, he didn't want to engage with the swimming instructors and stuff because he didn't know them very well and stuff like that, So we decided, okay, so the following week we are going to allow for the school to take him and the other children together. He's going to go on the bus with them. Has he had a bus ride before? I can't even remember. So take the bus ride, and they're going to take him to the beach, and we're going to be there, but he would not see. We go stay far, just in case. So at the end of the swimming, we went to, hey, we're here to pick you up. Mommy, daddy. I don't want to go back on that bus. Why? I thought the man was kidnapping me. He was kidnapping. I didn't know him, and he took me and he put me in a bus. I said, and what did he do? I cried because I didn't know him. I cried and he's kidnapping me. And then I thought I was going to die. I thought he was going to kill me. I thought he was going to tie me up and he was going to kill me. And then he brought me to swimming. But don't put me back on the bus, please, Daddy. Yeah. So I thought that was funny. Tomorrow is swimming again. I don't know how that is going to go. Because he may still see the bus driver. It's not just a random bus, like the school will hire a bus driver to take them there, So hopefully tomorrow is going to be a better day for him. All right. Anywho's, let's big up to some of you, Diana and Esther and Barbara, Java. Hey Java, what's going on? Casilda, Michelle, Bernadette, and all the other people. You understand? Yeah, September has been too hot. The Casilda, yeah, the place too hot, man. Ja, too hot. Jin, what's going on? I see some of you have not yet shared the program. I don't know what all we're waiting for, but we go tie up. We go tie up bad, Good tie up. Take all the time, yeah. Yvonne, what's going on? And of course, we have our crew at on YouTube. Hold on, let me see. I'm just clicking on YouTube now, so I hope we don't get noise. Good. Yes. So we've got Adonna, Marcus, Cher, the whole crew and crews on over there. Big up to the YouTube viewers. My mom is there, Jennifer is there, and I sometimes try to wonder how it is we are seeing a shift. People just gravitating towards YouTube, like viewers are gravitating towards YouTube from Facebook. Not on my program alone, a lot of other programs. Is it that you guys are hiding? Is it that we have become a little so sensitive towards things that are happening and so controversial that we don't want people to know when we're watching, where we're watching, and why? So, because YouTube doesn't necessarily show you who's watching unless whoever is watching is saying that I'm watching or commenting or so, So YouTube is a little more private in terms of who is viewing. Yeah, so I don't know. But anyway, so let me take a quick break, family. And when I come back, we will, have for you the national report. Some of you missed your national report, so we're coming back shortly to give you some of that. All right, stay tuned. We shall be back.
Are you a progressive young leader, a proactive emerging executive, a rising professional? Then you need appropriate cover for your vehicle. Introducing the Pro Motor Plan from Beacon. Car insurance that includes free loss of use, windscreen cover up to $3,500, free special perils, free accident forgiveness. Get Beacon's Pro Motor Plan today. Don't procrastinate. Call Beacon today at 440-4447 or visit beacongrenada.com.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NAWASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NAWASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Request, repay, repeat with Ariza's FlexiCredit Evergreen Loan Facility. Qualify for a FlexiCredit with limits up to $25,000 or use your home equity to qualify for more. Extra cash at your fingertips whenever you need it, accessed using your debit card and managed using AMI, Ariza's mobile internet experience app. FlexiCredit allows you the flexibility to top up to your approved limit any day, anytime. Already a member? Send us a WhatsApp on 423-4987. New members join today to apply. Request, repay, repeat. Use your FlexiCredit for vacations, shopping, wedding, general expenses, and more. Ariza loan terms and conditions apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom, your future.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
Welcome to the future of shopping with Real Value IGA mobile app. Now, your favorite supermarket is right in your pocket. Whether you're a student, a busy parent, or in the diaspora shopping for friends and family at home, a Yachty, or a Grenadian, our mobile app has you covered. Shop online with our mobile app from anywhere and enjoy free delivery to St. George and St. David. Or you can pick up your groceries in-store, hassle-free. Convenience, savings, and a seamless experience in Grenada. All right here at your fingertips. Download the Real Value IGA mobile app and start shopping today. Real Value IGA, bringing the supermarket to you.
The reason for your happiness, peace of mind, and smile. The caring companion that supports you with your goals. Your ally in the fulfillment of your dreams. Think of us as someone you share your life with. Your friend Ami. Ariza mobile and internet experience, keeping you in touch and in the know on your journey to financial freedom. Ariza Credit Union, your financial freedom, your future.
Anywhere, at any time, and have it delivered to you right here in Grenada at yogo.gd.
products delivered to you via Superb service. We are Superb distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
This is the GIS News for Monday, September 22nd, 2025. I am Rikisha St. Louis. Coming up in the news, government launched inaugural 2-year household bond initiative and new nurses internship program to commence at the General Hospital. We'll have details to these stories and more when we return.
Climate change doesn't adhere to a specific time frame. It fuels multiple hazard events from hurricanes and flooding to heat waves and landslides. These events may occur back-to-back or simultaneously, creating compounded risks for our communities. Preparedness must go beyond one season or one threat. Preparedness must be year-round and multi-hazard focused. Preparedness is resilience. Preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
I'm a VIP. I'm a VIP. I'm immunized.
As a parent, it is my responsibility to care and protect my children. It is my responsibility to ensure they are safeguarded at all times. It is the same for you to safeguard your children by keeping them on their vaccination and immunization schedule. Make them a VIP. Vaccinated, immunized, and protected. I am Pinky Fabulous. I am a VIP health champion. Be a VIP like me.
Let's all be VIP champions.
A message from the Ministry of Health, Wellness, and Religious Affairs. Be a VIP Childhood Vaccination and Immunization Campaign in collaboration with UNICEF and the Pan American Health Organization.
Welcome back. Grenada launched its inaugural household bond initiative on Monday as part of a pilot in collaboration with the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. The issuer of the bond is the government of Grenada in the amount of 5 million EC dollars offered to individual investors through the regional government securities market. Speaking during Monday's soft launch, Finance Minister Honorable Dennis Cornwall says the bond aims to encourage financial literacy and empower Grenadians to begin their investment journey.
This visionary initiative serves as a gateway for individuals to increase their financial literacy. It is designed specifically for individual investors across Grenada and the rest of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union. When I say individual investors, I want to ensure that everyone understands that we are not talking about institutions such like the banks, the credit unions, the insurance companies, national insurance, and other pension funds or businesses who are referred to as institutional investors. I am talking about giving regular citizens and family the opportunity to learn about investing, wealth creation, and wealth management through real-world experience that gives actual returns.
The household bond runs for 2 years from its issue date at a fixed interest rate of 4.25% per annum, and when redeemed, investors will pay their principal amount along with interest. Permanent Secretary within the Ministry of Finance, Mike Sylvester, explains that the bond will be paid semi-annually.
The bond will be paid semi-annually. So once you invest, you will receive payments twice per year, and based on the issue date that will be announced, I'm going to announce shortly, sorry, the payments will be on the 24th of November, or the 24th of May 2026, and then the 24th of November for the 2-year period, right? So basically that's the repayment, semi-annual repayment period for the bond. In terms of the settlement period, or what we call the subscription period, sorry. This is a period where persons will begin to bid for the bond.
The household bond will be jointly launched with St. Kitts in October 31st to culminate Financial Literacy Month. Potential investors are encouraged to place their bids from October 31st to November 2nd, and bonds will be issued on a first-come, first-served basis.
So that is the subscription period within which you have to, or you're required to engage a broker to place a bid for a portion of the $5 million. In terms of the brokers, there are basically around 6 brokers operating in the sub-region. Our own Grenada Cooperative Bank is our local broker here. So if that's an option for you, then you can use that option. You have the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank. That's another option. You have the Bank of Nevis Limited. That's another option. You have the Bank of St. Vincent and the Grenadines as another option. The Bank of St. Lucia, another option, and the First Citizen Investment Services.
Persons can invest a minimum of $500 and a maximum of $50,000. Interested persons are required to complete a pre-registration through www.finance.gd. Continuing the news, the 2026 estimates of revenue and expenditure will be presented on December 1st, 2025. That announcement was made by Finance Minister Honorable Dennis Cornwall during a press conference on Monday morning. The process for the preparation of the 2026 budget began in July through the Ministry of Finance online portal to receive input from stakeholders. This was followed by parish consultations, which recently concluded. The first phase of the budget consultation begins on September 30th with stakeholders in agriculture, fisheries, and the blue economy, followed by youth engagement on October 1st. Minister Cornwall highlights the next crucial steps.
In terms of the next steps, the Ministry of Finance team will review the draft submission from the Ministry and Department in preparation for a review meeting of the Senior Management's Board. Cabinet will review the draft budget by the end of October, and we expect that the draft to go before the Finance Committee by the middle of November. This will allow us to present the budget on December 1st, 2025. I repeat, this will allow us to present the budget on December 1st, 2025. The Houses of Parliament will begin to debate the budget on December 3rd, with the lower house, and complete debates by December 10th with the Senate.
Grenadian athlete Anderson Peters and his coach Paul Phillip were welcomed home to a special ceremony on Sunday at the Maurice Bishop International Airport. The occasion was in honor of their achievement of securing the silver medal in the men's javelin at the 2025 World Championship in Tokyo. Peters earned his second place with a throw of 87.38 meters. Honorable Delma Thomas, Minister for Youth and Sports, praised both men for their unwavering dedication and perseverance in the sport. She also congratulated all the athletes who competed at the World Championships, expressing her pride in how they represented the nation. Minister Thomas emphasized that success in sports isn't solely measured by medals, but also by the courage to show up and compete with dignity.
Today we stand with immense pride as we welcome home Anderson and Coach Paul Phillip, who brought glory to Grenada with the second place finish at the World Championship. Anderson and Coach Paul, you have once again proven that our small nation can compete with the very best in the world, and this is no easy feat. Your discipline, determination, and perseverance are an inspiration to every Grenadian, especially our young people who now believe that greatness is within their reach. Even as we celebrate your podium finish, we also acknowledge the unwavering effort of Kirani James. We know he have brought home Grenada gold at the Olympics, silver, bronze, and we know the issues that he has to undergo on a daily basis. Lyndon Victor, we've heard of the injury he had, but they continue to make us proud. Though they did not medal this time, their dedication, consistency, and spirit continue to make us proud. The journey reminds us that success is not only measured in medals, but in the courage to keep showing up and representing our nation with dignity.
First, the Vice President of the Grenada Athletic Association, John L. Mitchell, highlighted the organization's commitment to investing in track and field and fostering long-term development on the international stage.
As associations, we need to have real conversations. We really need to go back to the drawing board and have some serious conversations as to where we really want to go with track and field in Grenada. We sit and we see the exploits, we see the great achievements, and we're happy. Of course we are. But getting that overview as to what it takes to make a world-class athlete, that means there's a lot we have to do. Yes, we've been producing a number of athletes over the years at the junior level, but to take them to that next level, where do we go from here? And I know that as an association, we've heard you. We are listening. And these two gentlemen here are true ambassadors of the sports. And we cannot slide these things. We cannot take it for granted. And so as an association, it is our aim to continue to invest in the whole aspect of track and field and ensure that track and field continues to grow and give Grenada the kind of prominence that it is getting and continues to get on the world stage.
Bernard Wilson also extended congratulations on behalf of the Grenada Olympic Committee and commended Peters and Coach Paul for their hard work and exceptional commitment to the sport.
I just want to say a sincere congratulations on behalf of the Grenada Olympic Committee. I pride myself in saying that we also spotted you from the very beginning and supported you from yay high. And although I wasn't there then, I'm there now. And it warms my heart to see what you have accomplished. You didn't get the gold, but you got the silver. And the silver is golden, believe me. Believe me, you have made us extremely proud. Coach Paul, I know you work hard. Anderson, I know you work hard. I see you working hard. I know that there were times when your ankle would give trouble or your arm would give trouble and you just can't do it, but you're still on trying to do something to stay sharp. And you deserve every accolade, every bit of praise that is bestowed upon you. And I wish you extreme longevity. I look forward to seeing you in the Olympics again.
You're watching the GIS News. More news after the break.
Be prepared. Resilience depends on preparedness. Hurricane Beryl in July 2024 highlighted the importance of a community approach to disaster management. We see a greater need to empower communities to take practical steps to mitigate the impact of hazards while fostering solidarity and shared responsibility, encouraging individuals, households, and communities to promote a culture of preparedness to save lives and protect property. Preparedness is resilience, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
Climate change is real, bringing hotter days and less rain. Less rain means less water, so it is crucial for all of us to conserve water at home. When washing my fruits and vegetables, I use a bowl of water, and later I reuse it to water my plants. This is how I save water at home. What are you waiting for?
Welcome back. On Monday, the Ministry of Health launched its first nurses internship program at the General Hospital. 23 nursing students, including one male, will participate in the 6-month program aimed at helping newly qualified registered nurses transition smoothly into the medical workforce. The internship program will provide hands-on clinical experience under the supervision of licensed professionals, enabling the application of theoretical knowledge, development of essential nursing skills, and demonstration of safe, evidence-based patient care across diverse health care settings. Each intern will be assigned a mentor who works within the nursing department of the Grenada's General Hospital Services and will be rotated to various departments and fields during the 6-month program. The program will also foster the development of professional behaviors, including effective communication, teamwork, ethical decision-making, and time management, preparing interns to function confidently and collaboratively within interdisciplinary healthcare teams. Continuing the news, fisherfolk from St. John and St. Mark added their voices to the conversation on Friday as Grenada, through the Ministry of the Blue Economy and Marine Affairs, journeys toward lifting impending U.S. trade restrictions on fish exports. The ministry commenced a series of consultations last week, which will conclude tomorrow, Tuesday, at Baines Hall, Grenville, for fishermen in St. Andrew and St. Patrick. Grenada's fisheries were denied comparability and warned that unless corrective actions are implemented and a new application is approved, exports to the U.S. will remain restricted from January 1st, 2026. Permanent Secretary within the ministry, Javon Williams, gave an update on where Grenada is on its journey to compliance.
A drafting committee was then developed with Legal Affairs, FAO, and our ministry, and we start the process of looking at the legal aspects that we need to address, and the process is continuing to make sure. What the U.S. assured us, put everything in place, publicize everything that we put in place, because NOAA have made it clear that we cannot submit before the 1st. So we have to have everything in place. Everybody must know the law is passed. We have changed our systems. And then on the 1st of January, once as we present our new information, the U.S. is prepared to ensure that we don't go beyond that date into any negative repercussions.
Special Envoy for Oceans for the Government of Grenada, Jerry Eno, said other islands have added their voices to the fight to lift export restrictions. Grenada is working along with these islands to escalate the situation and expedite the resolutions.
We are in the process of organizing an emergency meeting with the ministers responsible for fisheries in the region, because we need to escalate this, because what is affecting us is going to affect the other islands eventually. So I'm pretty sure Mr. Rennie would have spoke about the issue of the regulations and the laws that need to change. And we obviously going to do that. That was something that was overlooked in the past, and we are going to ensure that this happens. The Prime Minister is on us to get this resorted, and we have collected similar legislation for about 6 or 7 other islands who would have made the adjustments to their laws, and we are going to follow suit to ensure that we comply with the restrictions that NOAA is planning to put on us.
Finally, in the news, work has commenced on Lot 2 of the Climate Resilient Water Sector in Grenada project on the Calivini Main Road. The National Water and Sewage Authority, NAWASA, says pipes are currently being laid from the cliff through to Egmont Junction, continuing to Marian and extending along Cocoa Road and Cottage Road. NAWASA informs the general public that there will be disruptions to traffic flow from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and on weekends from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Motorists are kindly asked to take note of these arrangements and exercise caution when traversing the work zones. This project is jointly funded by the Green Climate Fund and the German Federal Ministry for the Environment, Climate Action, Nature Conservation and Nuclear Safety under its International Climate Initiative in collaboration with the Government of Grenada. That story just ended the GIS News for Monday, September 22nd. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rakisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us.